Help! Yeah. Help me! I'm caught in a glass of bourbon. I'm drowning. Oh wait,
no, you're right there. You're right there. You're okay. You're okay.
I'm just drunk
you're
again,
okay.
guys.
You're okay. You're okay.
Hey, guys, welcome everybody. Savage AF is the show that you're watching right now.
Is it though? Yeah, it is.
If they're watching, yeah. I mean, if you're seeing this, it's too late.
If you're seeing this, Savage AF is up in your motherfucking ear hole.
I'm Black Pedro in your ear hole.
I am on the other hand, I am comedian SHANGry, which means Shang, goddamn it. Woo! Let's go.
Hey,
what the fuck that was?
Black Pedro, comedian Shang. We are here, Savage AF, for you Monday through Friday.
Are we really though? Are we really? I mean,
we're live virtually. We're here virtually. We're virtually here.
But I'm just.
Nigga, I'm on your computer. That's all I'm trying to say.
I'm just asking. All right,
we on the fucking computer. Savage AF, YouTube, Facebook Live, simultaneously at the same damn time.
Simultaneously. You are he's such a British actor. Like simultaneously.
We call them thespians.
Thespian. Yes, See, that's why Pedro's not going to be into show much longer because he already has 17 films lined up. 7 by Scorsese, 5 by
Edinburgh Shakespearean Festival.
Right, 5 by Spielberg.
No. All right, here we go, y'all. So live, YouTube, Facebook, same damn time, Monday through Friday. Mondays and Fridays. We are on at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Tuesday.
Why'd you make it sound like Pacific Standard Time?
Pacific.
It sounds like
Pacific.
It sounds like you said Pacific, which sounds
Pacific.
Yeah, Pacific would be some of the ladies in the feed, which
Maybe
I see
got
some
things
people
on my mind. Sorry.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. I am not mad at you.
We'll just call it PST.
Pedro taught me what a dump truck is.
Every now and then you gotta recycle. Taco truck.
A taco truck, yeah. That's wow.
Monday through Friday. I'm sorry, Monday and Friday. Monday and Friday. 3 p.m. PST. Tuesday through Thursday. Typically, we're on at 6 p.m.
6 p.m. PST. So that's Pacific Standard Time for you motherfuckers. Also, make sure that you check us out on all the social media platforms. You know what? Fuck it. You got to check us out on Facebook and subscribe to our Facebook fan page. It's right. I'm just going to say it. It's in the metaverse, but fuck it. I'm going to say it. Facebook. We're on Facebook. There ain't no way to get around it. They pretty much got it. But make sure you check us out. It's SavageA.f. Make sure you check us out. Tell your friends on Facebook to go to our fan page. Also, this is another thing. The YouTube ditch.
It's scrolling.
The Tibidid.
Scrolling.
Right. The YouTube ditch. Make sure that you check us out on YouTube. But if you check us out on YouTube, you got to share it with your friends. Now, right now, yesterday we got 16 new followers. That's nice.
Awesome.
Thank you. Awesome.
In 3 seconds.
Right. I told you, we can't get to 1 trillion without you. But in order for you to know that we're on, you gotta do me this favor and do this. It'll be good for you. It'll be good for your family. It makes you feel sensual, sexual, strong, and independent, ladies.
Independent ladies. Speaking of ladies, independent, there's so many in the building right now. I just don't know what to do with them, Shang. We got Nicole H, Breezy JJ's, Christina Brown.
Sandy D, English.
Some Queen B, Sandy, Evelyn Gatz. Miss Adverb, back to her original moniker. She's not Mr. T is Miss Adverb.
Maya. Yeah, we got Maya, Christina Brown. Yo, check this out, though. Also, all the other people that are new to the channel, new to the shit, you need to go check us out on the podcast version of the show, which is on every platform. We're just all over the place. It's crazy.
Your podcast.
Where you get
your ears fucked, baby, we there.
Wow. Now run it. Tell them where we at. Boom, go.
iTunes, Google Play, Slacker, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, Spotify, SoundCloud. Yeah. I took y'all back to that R&B shit, son.
That was it right there. He just.
I grew up with Jodeci and Boyz II Men. What's up?
I didn't like.
I'm from the town where the Temptations.
But you know what? When you was listening to that, I was listening to "You're Rocky Doctor." I had it. No, at that time there was a song called "You Hate Me, I Hate You, So Fuck You." That was the name of the song. It's a song.
There was a time in Shang's life he couldn't enjoy music unless he lit a baby on fire.
Right. It was called. And guys, look up the song. It's called. It's by Head PE. That's Head Planet Earth. That's the name of the group, and it's called. And it's like. You kill me, I kill you. You fuck me, so fuck you.
I'm gonna be honest. Head PE sounds like a category of porn on Pornhub, dog.
Well,
like I want head from a gym teacher. Head physical education. Let's go.
Yeah, that's the name of the group. It's actually Head Planet Earth, but it's HED.
My version is better, I think.
Yeah. Your version does work.
HED.
But that's a band I listen to a lot, even to this day. And I listen to, like he said, dragon, jazz, metal.
Shang listens to wizard rock.
Wizard rock.
Yes. This nigga listens to elf folk music.
It's called elf funk.
Sometimes. When Shang plays a song in his car, there's a lute in it. LUTE. There's like a little lute nigga.
and then out of the blue, it's just like, fuck you. But by the way, if y'all get a chance, check out another band, Skin Dread. It's reggae metal, off the chain. The name of the song is called Nobody. It's about a song called Nobody Gets Out Alive. So you might as well fucking rock until your socks is off right now. That's the kind of shit I listen to. Y'all probably think I'm weird. Whatever. Somebody said, Miss Everett says snake jazz. You damn right.
It's called goblin dance music. Right.
It's right. It's
GDM, nigga. GDM, goblin dance music.
Dance music. Orc funk. That's what it's called. You ain't never heard of it. It's metal, but it fucks you up.
Metal from Mordor, nigga. That was the first band.
You ain't never heard no shit. The new shit. But see, I listen to the shit that paid.
Nigga said orc funk. That one got me, dog.
We was driving to some gig, and I like, there's a bunch of songs you like that I played. You know what I'm saying? Some old school shit. Absolutely. I was surprised. Some Ohio players. I was like, get the fuck out of. How the fuck does Pedro know about the
boom. Ecstasy, y'all. Look it up.
Yeah, Ecstasy. Look it up. Funky ass song. So we want to let you know, we're going to give you the rundown on the run up. When you run up on, you want to run down. That's what's going to happen. And if you don't know, now you know. If you don't know,
today's show.
Now you know, nigga.
Now you know today's show. This is your run up for January 18th. It's a Tuesday, 2022. Black Pedro, comedian Shang. Savage AF is the show. Fuck your feelings is our motto. Facts matter, man. So we're going to talk about it, man. We're going to end today with the Shangry. That's why I'm turning up.
Yeah.
Protection for the complexion can eat an erection. I hadn't even read that. I'm reading that just
right as we speak.
We this is a live reading.
The protection for
the complexion can eat an erection.
Eat an erection. Yeah.
Before we get into that, y'all Black Pedro pop in today. Get fit with a kit, y'all. Let's talk about it. But before we get into that, we do have our critical question of the day. That's how we get to the root of things.
The root. AJ Fit, the root.
Get down to the root, AJ. Motherfuckers say what is the question you always need to be asking.
Right.
Today we're going to talk about the fact that, the prospect, I should say.
What
that
happened to your brain just now? Why'd you go?
I was like, because I realized that the fact that wasn't factual. So facts matter. Had to back it on us. That was my mind rewinding what I said.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
The prospect that the GOP, the Grand Old Party, might not participate in presidential debates in 2024. Let's talk about it.
Unless it's wait, we have to emphasize that unless it's on their terms.
Absolutely. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get to the details, but let's talk about it.
You bitches.
Bitch. But before we get into that, let's talk about MASK-SOGENY. Not misogyny, but MASK-SOGENY.
Very good play on words right there, young man.
And I really, honestly, I didn't realize this, but Neil Gorsuch, who shouldn't even be on the fucking Supreme Court, that should be Merrick Garland.
Well, I don't know Merrick Garland with his soft ass. That motherfucker.
You know, when you put on the judge robe, though, you might act.
But his heart pumps yogurt. Fucking AJ Fit knows what I'm talking about. And by the way, AJ Fit, what you mean you pass on reggae metal? When you're lifting weights and you listen to reggae metal, it makes you fucking stronger, bro. What a guan warrior. You don't have no idea.
All right. I'm just gonna goblin dance music. AJ Fit, that's what you need, bro. It'll get you pumped, homie.
Yeah.
Or the G could be goblin or gargoyle.
You can't listen to jazz while you lifting weights. Who listens to jazz or R&B while you lifting weights? You gotta listen to something that make you want to punch a toddler. It's
got to be like Cab Calloway, like beep dap dilly alley Adam day. You're like beep dap dilly alley Adam day.
Yeah, he can't. Nobody listens to that. Then, like,
give
that motivates you and makes you want to stab people in the forehead with a fork.
Well, speaking of desired stabbings,
MASK-SOGENY,
your Justice Neil Gorsuch is not wearing masks in court sessions, forcing Sonia Sotomayor, who is diabetic and at a higher risk, to stay out of court and do it remotely. But let's talk about it. There are deeper connections to this thing. So let's talk about it. But before we get into that, again, Tuesday, January 18th, 2022. Fuck your feelings. Fact matters. Savage AF is the show. Black Pedro comedian show.
Get it together. You got it, man.
Let's go. We here.
Yeah, a little bit of a stutter step. It was okay, man. Bottom line is, by the way, all the Dallas fans eat a dick. You lost. All the Dallas Cowboy fans, you lost. Yeah, San Francisco is better than you.
From what I've heard, although I've been boycotting the NFL, from what I've heard, there was some pretty shitty officiating in a couple of games during the playoffs this past weekend, and
that was one of them. But guess what? They still lost. Take the L.
Another reason to not participate in that bullshit. But here we go, y'all.
Yeah.
Speaking of illegal calls and whatnot? Is there a lawyer in the house? Anybody? And when I say in the House, I mean the House of Representatives, Congress, where the 1/6 Commission, the January 6th Commission, has called upon Rudy and all them, Sidney Powell, Rudy Giuliani, all of Trump's lawyers have now. Look at it, Nosferatu. Look at him.
Wow.
Straight from the crypt. They have been called to testify by the January 6th committee. So okay. So we've been here before. We know what this is. These guys, these are the people who aren't going to participate voluntarily. Fine. Got it. But
subpoena they ask.
Well, that's what's happened. But in terms of the importance of this, let's get into that for a second. Okay. Here's the thing. Okay. At the point which they're calling up Trump's whole legal defense team during the big lie aftermath portion of this shit, I feel like the committee is close. Like, I feel like they've called up the little people, gotten what they can from them,
and now they're going after the big fish.
And now it's like, because that's how as far as I can understand, being a non-legally indemnified man, you know what I mean? I have no fucking JD.
But I'll let him finish that. But by the way, I am. But go ahead.
But here's the thing. As far as I can see it, just my logic tells me that, okay, you build up this case. It's like, hey, what did Big Boss say to you? What did Big Boss say to you? He said all this shit. Okay, cool. Let's talk to Big Boss now. But before they get to Big Boss, they go through these layers.
They got to go through the layers. So, but what they basically
this is the last layer. I think
they're going after Giuliani to get to Orange Country.
Dumpty, yeah, of course.
Right. So that's.
I mean, obviously, all of this is trying to build up towards
and
how much responsibility did the president have.
But see, that's the thing. It's obvious that the president had responsibility. We saw the video of him pumping the president at the time, the twice impeached, disgraced,
Orange Julius.
Prior
Can we just call him Orange
president.
Julius?
Yes, let's call him. Yeah,
is that
I like to call him?
Is that another sponsor we're gonna lose?
Yeah, we're gonna lose another one. I like to call him Orange Bunt Cake. Fuck him. But this
sounds delicious.
Sounds delicious, but it ain't. This is the thing. Giuliani don't know what to do. He don't know.
Is that real foot? What is that from? What was he doing?
I have no idea.
Was he having a conniption? What is he? That looks like that's a move you make when you got itchy ass. You haven't wiped well, and you're trying to scooch around in your seat to get that ass chip
that itchy ass chip that can get lodged in the anal passage.
Those are the ones.
And you must, or he knows
your drawers,
or he knows a 1/6 commission about to get in that ass. And I think that
he's just loosening it up.
He's loosening it up. I think Giuliani is too much of a coward and everybody tried to in New York. Everybody's trying to champion him as the America's governor or whatever the fuck. What?
I'm sorry, man. I got into the comment section for a second.
No, you're a lawyer.
I don't know where this started, but Miss Averb, I'm just gonna throw this up here randomly. She said, "I can eat a whole soft pee-pee." She's like, "Do not waste a hard erection on them." I tell you, this is why this woman is our minister of defense, because she
and I don't know what this is about. You're a lawyer. Is possession of pictures of underage children in lewd positions and compromising manners illegal? I don't like. Wow.
Wow. Well, that was it. That was at another. Guest here. She was asking specifically of a lawyer here. So, those were legal questions.
But
MJ Gibson.
Giuliani's going to flip. Giuliani's going to flip, man. There's no way he's not. I mean, he's.
AJ Fitz said they got dirt on Rudy after the raid. Listen, he literally had dirt dripping down his face at one of those court hearings or whatever. Like, he just had donkey ass meat flowing like a whole droplets.
Yeah, he was
down both sides of his face. That man sweated out his Just for Men. You know what I'm saying? So, like, obviously, the dude was worried.
Well, no, he's worried, but I think that he's going to try to, act like he didn't, he's not part of it. I'm not going to, because he's afraid of Trump. He's afraid of Trump. He knows Trump right behind him. He's afraid of Trump and what Trump can do, or whatever Trump got on him might supersede what they have on him. I see what y'all saying, but I think
it's going. I don't know what he's been promised or whatever. At this point, though, I feel like these guys are so far leaned in. And look, Miss Queen Bee said the jet black Miss Clariol about to be running down his face again. Look at it. No man should ever have it. He literally looks like a vampire that didn't know that werewolves were fucking his daughter.
Yeah.
He's like, wait a minute. Like, it's like if you got into the parent side of Twilight or whatever, like, wait a minute, hold on. Bitch, you like lichens? You been liking lichens?
So you bringing these werewolf motherfuckers in my house?
You gonna bring fleas into this rabies infested?
By the way, for the people out there, a lichen is a werewolf. So for that, because we bring a lot of knowledge that the people don't realize. We're bringing a lot of knowledge. I think Rudy Giuliani
about shit that doesn't exist.
That doesn't exist.
Like, listen, the war between lichens and vampires has been going on for years.
Right, and for some reason they tried to have a couple truces, but one of the werewolf fucked the vampire chick. Then after that, it all went to hell because it was like, fuck that. You ain't gonna fuck our vampire chicks. You fuck one vampire chick. You know what happens? All the vampire chicks want that wolf dick. That can't happen.
You know what I say? Do your fang, dog. Do your fang.
Yeah, he said that.
That's a vampire joke. All right, guys. All right, man. So listen. So now we'll get to the crux of it, right? Like, none of these people are showing up, right? Giuliani, Sidney Powell, the chick who was like, hello, Americans. Hello, Shawnee. Hello, Bermudans. We see you.
What's up, Shawnee?
No, so none of these motherfuckers are gonna show up, right?
None of them gonna show up, but they will get subpoenaed, and then it's up to the AG to actually put criminal fucking. If you don't show up for a subpoena, if Pedro didn't show up for a subpoena, the motherfucker, they will come get you. That's what they need to do with Giuliani. They need to do it with
3 times. It happened
Jim
to me
Jordan.
3 times.
Well, that's happened to you a lot.
You know how many congressional subpoenas I've ignored? And
many.
Every time they come after me.
Yeah.
Like I did something wrong.
Wow.
I moved, and I forgot to forward my mail. Right. I just didn't.
We're pyre babies. Wow. We're pyres.
Maya asked, "Wasn't Rudy disbarred?" I need to verify that. Definitely should be. If he hasn't, it's plenty of reasons to. And if it hasn't happened already, this should be part of the proof and process. But thank you for the question, Maya. I'm gonna look that up because I'm not. You know what? Matter of fact, I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna do that right now.
No, I don't think I was. Oh no, I wasn't. That's my Adam Sandler. Oh no, look out. No, I think that he has been. He was. I'm pretty sure he was disbarred, but he has been reprimanded multiple times for disinformation and shit he said on that just flat out. Yeah, that flat out said it. It hasn't been disbarred.
I'm just looking at a New York Times headline. I'm going to click on it from June 24th of last year, 2021. It says a court suspends Giuliani's law license, citing Trump election lies.
Right, so, that was it.
I'm just gonna. Yeah. So I guess to answer Maya's question, I would say that not knowing the technical difference specifically, that a suspension is different than a disbarring. So it sounds like he's not allowed to necessarily practice right now,
but he's still a lawyer.
Yeah, and isn't absolutely banned from.
But practicing. He's a lawyer and an absolute fucking nutcase.
Well, he's a vampire.
He's a fucking nutcase. I'm telling you right now. In every interview I've seen after he did the Fox News interview, which I don't like watching Fox News, I watched it on a clip on YouTube. He's fucking bonkers. He's just as crazy as Trump. He's just as fucking bonkers, and he's gonna pay for it, hopefully.
I gotta go back. AJ Fitz said, especially after Borat busted Rudy trying to mess with a young lady. I gotta go rewatch that.
Yeah, no, he did. Yeah,
it sounds about right. It sounds about right.
No, they caught him flat out. AJ Fitz right. They caught him flat out.
Miss Averb said he's like the dude who stands outside the gas station. It's like, no, I'm not about to buy you Funyuns. I'm sorry, man.
No, he's a nut case. But the problem I had with this, when I saw what we were going to be talking about, is the 1-6, the 1-6 commission, because they need to go hard in the paint. They need to do like a drive-by subpoenaing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Get all up in these motherfucking business. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Always tripping, always dripping. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, drip, don't trip.
Don't trip.
he was dripping and tripping that day.
They need to do something. They need to absolutely hold them to criminal charges for the fact that they were ignoring a subpoena and make it criminal. The AG is the only one that can go hard in the paint like that. Congress can't do the shit. So it's up to y'all to really pressure, at least from the social media aspect. Merrick motherfucking Garland needs to get that smoke because he is not doing the shit he's supposed to do in a timely fashion. I don't give a fuck. They said they're dotting the I's and crossing the T's. Fuck that, Pedro. You know that they would have prosecuted something else much faster than the way they're doing it now. It's not like the world wasn't shut down and they didn't have time. Stop it.
So I'm trying to be patient, and I'm trying to empathize with the legal system and just understand that, like, some of these charges they're trying to bring are really hard to prove. So it takes a bit of time. And when you're talking about like seditious conspiracy or conspiracy in general, you have to connect dots, man.
I agree.
You have to.
But
You
the
have
obvious
to.
stuff, no,
You
the
have to be
obvious
able to
stuff.
show. Yeah. I know.
If I hear
I
you
think it seems obvious to us.
it is obvious. If you
Well,
hear,
no, it is.
you hear
But in
someone
court,
on a
in court, you can't just be like, watch CNN.
No, in court
See?
you can. In court you can. With Trump, I think that it should be a slam dunk. He should have been prosecuted when he was trying to get 11,000 over, just asking for.
What did he say?
11,000. I just said
11,780 votes. He
votes.
wanted.
He just
wanted one more.
Than
he wanted one more vote than he lost by in Arizona.
And that
which is funny to me because I'm like, wait, you think a 1 vote margin would be more legitimate than an 11,779 vote?
In his convoluted fucking brain, you fucking right, man.
And his people would think that too. Like, we won by 1.
And
nigga, we won by 11,000.
And there's one dude say, I'm the one that made it happen. It was me. Hey, you know who did it? It was Daryl. Daryl's the reason that Trump won another 4 years. They're a bunch of bitches. And I'm going to tell you right now, Rudy Giuliani's going to flip, man. Rudy Nosferatu.
Dog, you telling me that motherfucker don't look like Nosferatu? The first original silent vampire movie. Shang, I know you pulling it up right now. In the meantime, because we gonna get a side by side of these motherfuckers.
We're gonna get a side by side of this motherfuckers. And I'm gonna tell you,
y'all gonna see. This motherfucker looks like the Crypt Keeper. But in the meantime, in between time.
Oh, I got it right now. I'm not playing. I got Rudy.
The boy fingers work fast.
Yeah, they work fast.
Ladies, it's for you.
Wow. Look.
But we're at this point though where we're at the critical people are being called in. And I think they've been called in what we consider to be the late hour because they've built up, they being the January 6th commission, have built up a connected dot
case
line of evidence. Yes, that is leading towards ultimately the Tangerine nightmare. You know what I'm saying? Like Orange Julius himself, right? It's all leading towards there. And once you can get Quigley, Uni, or Sidney Powell and all these motherfuckers to actually fold.
Well,
like laundry, baby. Press them motherfuckers.
They're going to drag Giuliani out into the sunlight.
Look, you tell me that don't look exactly like Rudy Giuliani he just don't have enough hair for the dye to drip down. That literally, I think Giuliani got hair implants just so he could dye them, just so it could drip down his face.
But I mean,
I'm speculating. Facts matter.
Again, I hope that they connected the dots and they get Giuliani and all of them. I don't want them just to get Giuliani. I don't want them just to get Trump. I want them to get all the people that were down with Trump. Because the bottom line is, if I found out, okay, I'm gonna put it on some friendship shit with me and Pedro. If I heard some niggas jumped you, I ain't getting. If it's three niggas must get beat up. It ain't gonna be just one nigga.
No, nigga.
It got to be a collective.
This is what. Look, and Maya Baker is laying it out legally. She's like, legally, you work your way up the chain to the puppet master. So you got to lump these niggas up on your way up to the boss. It's like Contra or Double Dragon for any of my niggas who played video games back in the day. Arcade.
Wow.
Double Dragon. Like you gotta get through the low level niggas with the bats and bottles before you get to the boss with the machine gun.
I agree with you. I just
video games teach life lessons, guys.
I mean, yeah, if you think about it, but Giuliani, if you look at how Giuliani has been, by the way, another good picture of him. Fuck, he does look like him.
That's literally
nigga. That's him.
That's a lot of extra ear meat on the.
Yeah, I guess he's
and for somebody who's not listening to the truth, I'm like that. Well, that's a lot of ear.
Yeah,
for you to not hear.
That's some UFC ear. That is, I didn't know. That's what his ear looks like. That's how UFC fighters' ears look.
She's saying that Miss Averb says after the rush of 9/11 wore off, that was him. That was Giuliani. He was America's mayor for a minute, and then
but
it was all good. Just it was all good just 20 years ago.
It was press. The press propped him up that way because he walked around. That was it. It was just it was a photo op that worked. He's a piece of shit, and when he's not up the entire ass of Trump, which he's always up the entire ass of Trump, and
that's when that's Trump's face when Rudy's head is inserted into his ass. Like, oh yeah.
He's afraid of Trump, and he's afraid of what Trump can do to him because he wants to basically use the money he got from all of the overseas shit he did. That's what it's all. It goes follow the money.
So from Trumpty Dumpty and Giuliani, let's go to one of their appointees, because that's really what they were about, is appointing federal judges and Supreme Court judges.
Right, but Biden just passed him and appointing judges.
Yeah, and Obama did a lot, but the Supreme Court is the pinnacle of it, right?
And it's stacked with
right-wing cunt sticks. Yeah, we know that bitch McConnell tucked inside his turtle shell on purpose and was like, we not giving Obama another fucking pick, which should have been Merrick Garland. Instead, we got Neil Gorsuch.
Right. And look at this. Look.
Hey, you're so pretty. You are so beautiful to me.
That's such a creepy
Let's talk about MASK-SOGENY. Yes, I've made up a word. I've hyphenated it and
but that sounds right. That sounds about right. That's
MASK-SOGENY, guys. So let's talk about this thing here. Right. We all know that there's this movement of certain people who are just anti-mask, anti-vax, blah blah blah. Would you believe that a Supreme Court justice might be one of them? And I can't say that he's out here spewing anti-mask, anti-vaccine,
but he's
practicing
it. He's practicing.
But Neil Gorsuch, not Chief Justice, but Supreme Court Justice Neil Gorsuch is not wearing masks in session. On the left here, we see Sonia Sotomayor,
right,
a fellow Princeton Tiger. A Latina from New York, from the hood. Not somebody to fuck. I've met this woman. She is a mind, right? A legal mind, a personal mind. Like she is a mentor. She is somebody that we should all be listening to.
Let me tell you what she is. She's one tough cookie.
She's the new RBG. All right.
She's not so tough that she can handle somebody that has COVID because she has asthma.
And she's diabetic.
And so
she's predisposed to conditions that might exacerbate, even though despite her vaccination status, it might exacerbate her experience with COVID. That being said, in a controlled chamber like the Supreme Court, it seems like this should be pretty easy to. All members should be wearing. And here's the other thing: is that typically she sits next to Gorsuch, right? So she's adjacent to him on the bench, vulnerable, therefore doesn't want to show up.
Well, like you said, it's a dickhead move, and actually, I found a picture of Gorsuch from the back, and
there you go, man.
Yeah, that's pretty much. That'll catch your eye when you're scrolling on YouTube.
One thing I do want to highlight, and this is from a CNN article online, is that they found a correlation between masculinity and anti-masculinity. Okay, so
wait, I see what you did there. Hold on.
See what I say? It's mask-sogeny. So the dudes that don't want to wear masks, which are mostly, in this case, these white dudes who act like this. On the right, we see white dude Neil Gorsuch, Justice, Supreme Court Justice Neil Gorsuch. Yeah, he's not. He doesn't have on the Confederate goatee beard thing.
But he's still
not like,
part of that.
You fucking motherfucker. But this is male aggression against, I believe, a female fellow justice on the Supreme Court. But what this article lays out is a direct correlation between dudes who don't want to wear masks also being the same dudes that are abusive verbally, emotionally, and physically towards women.
Well, no, I mean that I knew that from get-go, but I think that the bottom line is he's doing it not only from a standpoint of male masculinity,
misogyny,
masculinity. I think he's doing it because it's a political statement for the right. So him being a dickhead like he's being, but because that's the mask he wears at night. I don't know if y'all seen this mask he wears.
At least it's circumcised.
I'll give him that. Okay, so
it doesn't come with a foreskin neck scarf.
Yeah, but that's the mask he is pretty much wearing. The bottom line is it's more of a political statement for the right to keep propping these people up, because that's which way they use it. They don't use it. They use it in defiance, even if it makes them sick and they die. And the great thing I've seen is a bunch of videos of people saying, I wish I had got the vaccine. I should have worn
it. And Queen Bee being a Virginian. Sorry to hear that, baby. Hold on.
Yeah, hang in there.
Wade in the water. I'm just over Youngkin, their newly inaugurated governor. Dumbass already over here. So in addition to your Gorsuch thing, Youngkin has repealed all school mask mandates in the state of Virginia, and some local districts are gonna, rebut.
Definitely jump on. They're gonna rebut it, but there's a lot that are gonna jump on it. And this is the thing. They were dissing him Martin Luther King Day when he was trying to use Martin Luther King references.
Who that?
Youngkin.
No, who's Martin Luther King?
Oh yeah, that's right.
They don't even know him in there.
Right. I'm sorry. Critical race theory has got to you too. You're not allowed to.
They're like, who made this nigger a king?
And how did he get to speak at the Washington Monument? This is out of line. Like this, these motherfuckers actually. Youngkin was getting the business. Everybody's like, quit that fake shit using, all men are created equal and shit. And you don't want to you want to ban books that are about Martin Luther King while you're quoting Martin Luther King. They don't even want books on Martin Luther King. You can't learn about this particular.
Nicole H. I'm going to sing all the slave songs I can until we's free.
Y'all need to stop singing these slaves
in the water.
Who that nigga on the
name? I'll get spiritual in this motherfucker.
No, but we know that Gorsuch, that's a political statement as much as it is. I don't think it's about his personal freedom and all that other shit. He's doing that to piss off the left. They like trolling the left, and that's what they do. He's an asshole.
He's an asshole. Where's Dennis Leary when you need him, man?
He's an asshole.
Damani Jones, I see you in the building, brother. Welcome.
What's up, Damani? The bottom line is Gorsuch is doing that to be a thorn in the side of anybody that is, pro-vaccine or pro-mask. That's it. It's not, if he tries to use the old, what's my personal freedom? Get the fuck out of here. You're a fucking judge. You're in there with a bunch of other judges in close proximity. Put a mask on, bitch, or I'm gonna piece you up. That's what he needs.
I swear for God, y'all.
I know. Quit being a dickhead. Take that mask off.
I was getting some head, getting some.
That's a good Photoshop.
For all my lovers of the foreskin neck scarf comment, I appreciate you, man. We freestyle on this motherfucker. Savage AF. Fuck your feelings. Facts matter, guys. If we ever say anything that upsets you, take your thumb, stick it in your ass, then in your mouth.
Ready? Boop. That's all you need to do.
Right up
and,
there.
And you know what? The bottom line is anybody that can, refute any of the shit we're saying pertaining to these idiots, bring it.
I've got on big headphones, guys. Okay. I can hear you. So let's
There's a lot of people
about it.
There's a lot of people that are tired of the mask. I get it. There's a lot of people that don't want to wear masks.
Not real.
But if you're in a situation where you're a Supreme Court justice and you're sitting with other Supreme Court justices, follow the fucking rules of the CDC and keep it fucking moving. I'm not saying that you got to get vaccinated, but you do have to wear a mask. If somebody else says, hey, I don't feel comfortable with you not wearing a mask sitting next to my ass.
I honestly, I have to wear a mask in order to serve anything from a grilled tuna fish, like a grilled tuna melt, on up to caviar, on up to a tomahawk steak. So if how can you not serve constitutionally legal precedent with a mask on? Like, come on, bro. Like, this, your shit is more important than mine. And he's trying to kill Sonia Sotomayor, and we ain't doing that shit, man. We not fucking with these white.
But again, it's the right wing that love him. That's why they love him.
But you guys got to understand that there is a real correlation between these dudes, like literally these white men that don't want to wear masks, and wife beaters. And I don't mean the shirts. I mean what do you tell a woman? What do you tell a woman
once you told her? When you tell a woman,
how do you tell a woman she's wrong? Nothing. You already what do you tell a woman with two black eyes? That's the joke. That's the premise. Right. What do you tell a woman with two black eyes? Nothing. You already told her twice.
You already told her twice.
So that's the mentality these guys work on.
They are, they think about it. They have the attitude is like, not only you not gonna tell me what to do with me getting the vaccine, you gonna make my fucking Eggos in the morning, bitch. And then they beat their women.
They beat it. I will say that this article, again from CNN.com, it put out a phrase that I hadn't heard, but I've experienced, and it makes me want to knock niggas out. But it's like I'm just gonna read from the article here directly. Gorsuch's choice not to mask up was an act of the same variety as men who manspread on the subway by sitting with their legs apart so there isn't leg room for the person next to them. Like, wow. when I say I hate, like, I hate them. I've been next to a few motherfuckers on planes who want to spread eagle on it. I'm like, nigga, I'm sorry you're 6'7" and you don't fit on an airplane.
Buy a first
or an exit row seat, or just lodge your knees in
your big ass.
But do not spread your shit from window to aisle, nigga.
Exactly. Get your ass transported on a big flatbed if you got to go to Chicago.
Yo, I once had a nigga mad at me because I could stand up on an airplane.
Yeah,
like he was across the aisle from me. I stood up and got in front of him, and he was like, "I'm 6'7", I can't do that." I'm like, "When niggas stop, like, you should have stopped growing. You can't fit.
Yeah, that's
you don't
it.
fit in life."
Tie this nigga to the top of the plane.
What the fuck? Yeah, bitch, I fit everywhere.
Okay,
I can fit at the bench at Wendy's, at a ball game, nigga. I can fit in a plane, a compact car, a luxury car.
Now,
I'm
unfortunately,
good.
I cannot. So fuck that. All right, Queen B says, in all fairness, the CDC flip-flops about mask situation. 1 minute mask up, 1 minute mask down. But in actuality, the last time when they fluctuated back and forth, Pamela Knox said the CDC made themselves an unreliable source. I don't follow shit they say. So you're on Gorsuch's side then.
Well, I don't know if that's necessarily on this side. I will say at this point,
that's what she's saying. That's what y'all.
No. I hear her, but at this point, I hear you, Pam. But at this point, I will back Pam up a bit and just say that honestly, after the clusterfuck of misinformation from the last presidency, the Trumpty Dumpty administration, it seems like it would have been really, really motherfucking Easy for the Biden administration and Rochelle Walensky, Dr. Rochelle Walensky, Rochelle Walensky, to be clear about what we need to do.
But they fluctuated.
But admittedly, they've been like they have said out loud that they, are concerned about what society, what the greater, the population will withstand. And I'm like, nigga, are you a scientific body that is gonna tell us the truth, or are you gonna try and placate to crackers?
And that's exactly what they did.
And that's where they're confused. They're trying to placate. And
they placated. The reason they placated was because they said people couldn't take it. That was the main thing. But what did AJ Fitz said? Anybody with common sense.
Anybody with common sense knows a mask helps keeping an airborne infection virus out of your lungs. Shouldn't need CDC. At the same time, the CDC won't even tell the motherfuckers what proper mask to wear right now. You know what I mean? They're like, yeah, just wrap a raccoon around your face. I'm like, bro, like this isn't, niggas in New York don't have raccoons, dog.
Right.
So like,
and you know how hard it is to wrap a raccoon
agree
around your
that
face?
Yeah, they don't sit still.
They don't sit. They got little hands. They'll fuck with you with their little hands.
The smell is a little fucked up.
I don't know if you see raccoons. They got little hands. They'll fuck with you like, hey, come here, but fuck out of there. It's a very difficult deal with them. But no,
yeah,
it's not about the CDC. It's not about just the CDC. It's about common sense. Also, if you work for the Supreme Court, if you work for the Supreme Court, and you know that we have a mask mandate pertaining to this, wear your motherfucking mask until you get off work.
I feel like there's a federal mask mandate, and isn't
right? Then take your face. Then you can take it off your face, and you can rub your face on every wall, every thing that people touch. You can go down the escalator and wipe your face all the way down. But while you're sitting there next to another Supreme Court justice, mask yourself up. That's all. I do it out of respect for some people when I'm around people, not because I want to wear a mask. You do it because it's to protect them and protect yourself. It's just as simple as that. Nobody likes this shit. You know how much this fucked my shit? I'm 76 years old. I only got one more year to go. And if this shit keeps happening, I done lost a year and a half, 2 years. Shit, y'all don't even understand. All you young motherfuckers in the feed, I'm 78 years old.
you little young biscuits out here.
Yeah, talking that shit.
Yeah, and by the way, for anybody who doesn't like what we're saying, jump out your window, dog, and log off. Like it's really that easy. Yeah, man, I think we've gotten into this place, and the politicization of science, I think we're seeing it at the Supreme Court level now with Neil Gorsuch not wearing masks, trying to kill Sotomayor.
Well, his name is Gorsuch, aka Dickback. Look, that is such a weird picture. That is
somebody spent time making that. They did well.
And somebody spent time making this mask.
That's a real mask.
That's a real mask. If you want to, happy Halloween. Ew. Savage A. We're at this point. Savage A. Make sure you check us out on all the social media platforms: iTunes, Stitcher, Slacker, Google Play, iHeartRadio. Yeah. Isn't that how they say it? On iHeartRadio. Bam. All of these different things. Make sure you check us out on all of the different platforms. Also, make sure you check us out on the YouTube and subscribe to the channel. If you subscribe to the channel, make sure you click the little motherfucking bell. Ain't that hard?
Ring my bell. Get it, y'all.
Also, make sure you follow at comedian. Oh shit, I'm fucked up. At comedian Shang on IG, Instagram, and make sure you follow at Black Pedro, aka Cocoa Butter, aka Butterscotch, aka I give you about 4, aka Chocolate Lover Man, aka
Mango Charlie,
Trini Pimpin, aka I stick my finger in your butt if you're into that type of shit.
Hey, girl, just inbox me if you want it in your box.
If you want it in your butt, oh wow,
in butt me.
Wow,
that didn't sound right.
That didn't sound right. And right when Kuchadamas came on, wow, AKQA Sleepy. What the fuck?
He's fat fingered that. That's all.
That's all right, man. Kuchadamas is a cool.
When you're trying to lace up all them goddamn sneakers, we
saw Kuchadamas' sneakers, but Kuchadamas is a cool motherfucker. You cool as a polar bear's toenails. Oh hell. Here we go again, talking that shit. Savage AF, this is what it is. We move on.
Speaking of talking shit, man, we gonna talk some shit. But we can't talk shit without asking the proper question, okay? And the real question is...
Motherfucker say what? Yeah. Motherfucker say what? Say yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so when I hear shit like this, I do ask myself, motherfuckers say what? The GOP, the Grand Old Party. Actually, I'll put this on the RNC, the Republican National Committee.
Republican National Committee, yeah.
But they are looking to potentially subvert all 2024 presidential debates.
Yep.
Of course, the gripe has been that they're unfair. They are
unfair. One of them is really dumb. The other one's really smart.
It's not
and
fair.
They don't want to showcase their stupidity. What we're gonna see in 2024 is one white man standing there by himself. I thought the guy was coming. I guess he's not. I guess it's just me. Any questions? I mean, that's what we're gonna see. They're not gonna do it.
Yeah. No, well, we don't know this. Okay, so here's the real specificity of this issue is that the RNC is looking to potentially withdraw from all. So there's a national debate committee that was established in the 80s. Okay,
right.
It's completely bipartisan and, at least financially wise, politically neutral. Right? They don't get any money from either party or any PAC or anything like that. It's literally just a body that was set up to oversee and facilitate national debates in the general election between the two major candidates, between Democrats and Republicans. It's just there to
facilitate
microphones, podiums, nigga,
and y'all
decorations in the back.
And we see who's best. And at the
not meant to be a thing. Of course, especially during the Trumpy Dumpty era, these were labeled as unfair.
Well, of course they were unfair with him.
Because Trumpy Dumpty can't talk good. He don't speak words well.
Right.
So
he lost the debate to Hillary. This is how bad Hillary was to some people. And also it was chauvinism too. Don't get it twisted. It was a lot of chauvinism.
No doubt.
But he was so horrible in it. He lost all three debates. He was so horrible in it. He literally, there was sometimes he stood there like a petulant child and just crossed his arms, went. So, I mean, I understand why the Republicans want that. But the Democrats, they're not going to fight hard enough to even make it happen. But in fact, this is the thing I'm showing you. That is from the debate. That's the truth.
That was one of his answers. That was just one of his answers. Yeah. What's your economic policy? Eat Putin's ass like this.
Well, I don't know. I guess. And when he lost, he was like, ah.
But I mean, we all saw the one debate where all Trumpy Dumpty did was just interrupt and try and talk over Biden. At some point, I think Biden was like, shut up, man. I think he might have called him a nigga, like, nigga, shut up. In the last debates in 2020, it got to a ridiculous level, even to the point where Trumpy Dumpty might have been infected or not even tested properly before entering the debate, trying to kill Joe Biden.
And he knew it. And every time he tried to lean toward Biden went, hey, nigga, hey, nigga, hey, nigga. Hey, man, fuck that, nigga. Hey, man, stop.
T-bone, no contact.
Yeah,
like he had a fart touch.
But the bottom line is they're doing it because they know that in a debate they'll get crushed, because when they bring up January 6th, when they bring up all of the corruption and the fact that he's been investigated, not only from New York, but he's nationally, he's being investigated. He lost
the feds on him.
The feds are on him.
Local.
More lawsuits that they said he'll probably lose. So
honestly, I think there's a New York public school system truant officer looking for him.
Yep.
This nigga got a greeter from Walmart on his ass.
Right.
Because he didn't say hi back. Like, trust me.
There's everybody.
On all levels, they on
and you can look it up. Right now, he has 14 lawsuits. And these are different lawsuits that are going after Trump. You got the police officers, the Capitol police officers are suing Donald Trump. The reason they don't want him in a debate, which he's going to run for 2024. I don't know why people think he wasn't. And the shit he just did in Arizona.
It's not official yet.
No, it's not official. That was a little soft. That was like putting a soft dick in a pussy. He pretty much gave a soft run just now in Arizona when he had that.
Got to keep stroking, dog.
Yeah, keep on stroking. Huh.
Pull back the skin and just
that he's running for it because he's too much of a narcissist not to be wanting to be in the head dog. But that's why this is, by the way, this is a 2024 debate. That's what we're gonna see. Because if he don't show up, I don't think the Democrats gonna show up. Even though I think they should just come and lambast him for fucking
all right.
an hour and a half. That's what they should do.
Maya Baker lives in a reality that I don't think is real. But I appreciate you, Mama. This is the way it should go. You're right. She says, so then the talking points from campaigning will become critical and must be fact-checked by all major news organizations. So
Maya is such a nut.
I think all the things that I think facts are always in question.
No, Maya.
And major news organizations is also in question now. But I feel you, Maya. Like we want it to be like that. The reality is, what might happen is, so before in the 80s, a debate commission was formed. This nonpartisan debate commission. Campaigns just had to negotiate with each other. Like, when we gonna meet? What you gonna say? What we gonna say? Well, fuck that. We ain't gonna meet. It's a lot of infighting.
It was a lot of infighting, but it was little petty shit. But the bottom line is that if they actually fact checked him almost in real time on Facebook and also on a couple other platforms, and he was lying consistently through all the debates. It was just ridiculous.
Who checks the fact checkers?
They're a non-biased commission that doesn't give a fuck about the Republicans and Democrats.
Well, but if
you're going to get some people that are going to
so this story that we're talking about now, the fact that the GOP might not participate in 2024 presidential debates is with regards specifically to the debates that are ran by the national, like the debate committee, right?
Right.
They still have the potential and the leeway to negotiate their own debates between campaigns. So that could still happen. So what I'm saying is, it's a bit of a clickbait here, right? Not that there won't be any presidential debates in 2024, but they might not be commissioned by the debate committee, and they might end up being some kind of clusterfuck between the two campaigns.
Right. You got to think, but there was one where Trump was in one. They had a thing with Trump for an hour, and they had a thing with Trump at the same time with Biden. Also, Biden, what?
I hate Nicole right now. Oh, wait, I clicked the wrong one.
No, yeah.
All facts aren't true. God damn you. It's a Republican speak.
Yeah. You know what? Did she say all facts aren't true? That's facts. That's facts.
She said, Google, who programs Google? Like, listen, we're in a fucked place where what's real, what is true, what are facts are constantly in debate now.
But there's some stuff that is absolutely crystal clear about reality. Trump lied.
To everybody,
I know. No, I'm debating with, I got some people on LinkedIn right now because I made a comment about some bullshit about his rally. And I made a comment, and I've had at least 17 different messages where they try to come at me, and I have to just fact check them. Like, and then they can't answer. It's like, has he lost lawsuits pertaining to his corruption with Trump University? Well, yeah, that's not the point. Yes, it fucking is. So there is some stuff that is unequivocally, without question of merit, flat out true. And we can't spin it no other way. And that's what the fuck's going to happen.
You know, true or false is about perspective, man, at this point. Like, we know what's real.
No, that's not at all. That's not true. See how
it is though. It's like literally
it's not perspective. It's fact. Fact is fact. Truth is truth. I'll give you an example.
That's not the way the mind works.
Okay, not the way. That is the way the mind works, because
that's not the way the human mind works. That's why we're at odds. Okay, like literally, there is a whole faction of America. There's a faction of Americans who are completely caught up in the narrative that you and I, this other faction of Americans, know to not be true. But also our narrative that we preach, that other side, that other faction knows, I'm gonna put that in air quotes, they know it's not true. They know that Trump won. They know it, dog. Bro.
Okay,
Shank, stop. No, hold on. You know that those people know Trump won, right? We know Trump didn't win. All they know is he won. All we know is he didn't win. Nigga, we ain't no middle to that.
All right, but check this out.
It's slap box time.
Hold up. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's time for the people who won by 7 million votes to crush the people who lost by 7 million votes. The bottom line, this is what I mean about truth and fact, and you can say it's from a perspective. See this right here? I just sent this to this dude. This is facts. He said his inauguration in 2017 was the biggest inauguration in the history of inaugurations. Nobody did it bigger. Mm-hmm. It was much bigger than, and while I was sitting there eating KFC, I can tell you for a fact, that's the case. This is a picture of 2009, Obama's inauguration, which actually was double the amount of people that he had.
Bro,
you can't, this is
2017, if you look on the left side, 2017, clearly, trees are people. Those buildings are people. Like,
wow.
Bro, like so many people attended that. Like, because on the right side, I don't see the same amount of buildings, homie. To me, it looks like there's more buildings on the left, which are made by people and have people in them. So I'm pretty sure that's the head count they were doing.
Well, that's Queen Bee gaslighting. Exactly. The bottom line is there's certain shit they can't. You did say that's my African American. We saw you on video. You did say other shit. We did hear you on audio say you grab pussies. So that's not true.
Miss Adverb, you are high enough for this conversation, girl. Get back in. Relight your blunt and re-engage, okay? Do not dip. Do not dip.
Okay, knuckleeth if thou arrest.
Bucketh. I can't. Your biblical language is too heavy for us.
Well, we used to say,
she coming from it.
Right, and this is what they say. What they say is, "Nuck if you buck, nigga."
Yeah,
that's nuck
if you're feeling froggy, then leap. Nigga.
Leap. But the bottom line is, we're gonna come down to it. I really do believe we're gonna have a civil war. I really do believe that it's going to get to the point where their reality and our reality is going to have a clash, and whoever wins is saying, "Y'all gonna run the 5 points."
Hey, warriors.
Yes, that's it. We're gonna have to run everything. Now, if you look from here to here, we run from the Bronx all the way down to Long Island. And anybody don't like it, you don't understand what we're gonna do. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Man, let me tell you something, man. Cyrus is talking that shit tonight. That was from Warriors. Thank you.
On it all night, man. Not be on it all day. All right. So we've run a little long tonight. So let's keep it moving.
Yes, we ran a little tad.
So let's see what happens in 2024 with these presidential debates.
But we need reality.
Understand, the RNC is setting up a situation where they might actually make it against their policy for candidates, whether it's Donald Trump or not, to participate in presidential debates that are overseen by the debate committee, the National Debate Committee. So we'll see where we get with that. Moving on, guys, as we flow through the show, we're gonna do it a little something like.
Hey, hey, hey. It's your boy Black Pedro popping in, hey, 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 with another poppin' to let you know what's poppin'.
Help! I'm in the bottle. Stop. Okay.
What the hell?
Oh man, it's your boy Black Pedro with another poppin' to let you know what's poppin', man.
No, I didn't understand this one.
Get fit with a kit. We didn't get to talk about it. But the Joe Biden website for COVID testing kits is up.
And you can order.
Let me look here.
You can order 4 tests.
You can order 4 tests. So my mother hit me with a text. What'd she do? You can order 4 free COVID tests at special.usps.com. Again, special.usps as in United States Postal Service. Special.usps.com. You can order 4 free COVID tests. I haven't tried this out, but my mom and sister, my mom said I just ordered 4. Hope we won't need them, but who knows? So my mother's ordered 4, my sister's ordered 4. I encourage everybody to go to special.usps.com. Sorry, special.usps.com and get your COVID tests. Maybe you don't need them right now. Maybe you'll never need them. But why not have them? It's free, nigga. Let's get our free shit.
Right. Wow.
What were you gonna say? What was your order, Shang? Sorry.
No, or you could do what Nicole H is doing.
No. See, Nicole H was selling masks for $72.
Yeah.
She was selling Vax cards for I think $1,300. So
and she's selling the testing kits for $250 a pop. That's an enterprising young lady. I need to talk to you all.
The girl she's entrepreneurial minded.
Yeah, but I mean the bottom line is they send you 4. I think, which is actually, I haven't seen anybody else do it like that. I haven't seen
Miss Averb selling cards.
Trump.
God damn it! I need y'all to stay focused.
I think Trump didn't do that. Did Trump do that? Was that on the Trump website, or was it pictures of him eating KFC with a bald eagle behind him trying to peck it? I don't know if you've seen that video. It's hilarious. They were trying to take a picture with him and a real bald eagle, and the eagle kept attacking him. So, yeah, they're sending the test out. Hopefully, people will take advantage of it. I think they will. Millions and millions of people. And listen.
Listen, the reality is, you know, whether you guys believe in the test or believe in the virus or believe in the vaccine, the variant, whatever, the reality is some people need negative tests
in order to work what they need. Right.
Like as an actor, I've had 2 experiences recently in the past week where I needed to prove that I was negative. Okay. In order to work, in order to earn money. Okay. So I don't give a fuck about what you believe about scientifically or any of this other shit. At some point, certain members of society have to prove that they are negative to earn money. Okay.
And to go to certain concerts and everything else, they're going to start implementing that.
That's just recreational shit. I don't
I know. But I'm talking about
to pay my groceries.
To pay groceries. But this is the wild shit. You motherfuckers believe that this niggas that believe in the Easter Bunny and Santa Claus, but you don't believe that COVID could get your ass. What kind of bitch dumb shit is that? You believe that there's no possibility that there is a virus that could possibly be spread around, whether it was man-made or not. The bottom line is it's here, and it could be something that you need a test for in order to go get your motherfucking work on. Because I know some studios that'll be like, Don't even come past the studio.
Nicole H, sometimes I don't know if you're joking, Nicole H, but she said she could sell a negative test for $500. God damn it, your prices are
your prices. Wait a minute, how
need
your
to set a market.
That was 5 minutes ago.
Set a base for the market, girl.
So you jumped
everywhere
another
with
50% in 5 minutes.
And Miss Averb trying to compete. I don't even know.
All I know is I'm gonna tell both you ladies, pussy better come with the test. Put it out there.
That's what it is. But all I'm saying is, man, like, listen, no matter what your feelings are about what's going on, is that some people really, really need these tests to prove that they can go to work, to prove that they're healthy, so that they can go earn money for their families. And this nigga right here is one of them. Like, literally, I was stressed out 2 weeks ago. Like, fuck. What if I come up negative?
He was like the whole time. I'm like, it's gonna be fine. You're gonna be
what
fine.
if I come up positive and I can't go on set?
And not only can't go on set, but also
I would go outside and kick every person in the face that I saw.
But the niece,
I would walk like 3 blocks and just
start kicking motherfuckers.
Yeah,
his niece, the same situation where his niece had to basically quarantine, and you know what I'm saying. When you have the test, I think when you have the test, it lets you know what you're working with. If you know the next 5 days, you got to watch a lot of Netflix. That's all.
AJ Fitz said, "Not in this state. They don't care if you're sick." See that first of all, it ain't right, and I'm not trying to deal with that shit. But in my state, and that's a whole other problem with this whole pandemic, is like we have not been in the United States about this, but in my state, in California, being a union member of the Screen Actors Guild and the American Federation of, was it television and film actors, whatever, after.
After.
I don't even know the whole acronym at this point.
It's SAG-AFTRA.
But the reality is, I have to prove that I am negative for this disease in order to work.
And so, that is that.
Fuck your feelings. Facts matter. Let's get these tests out so that people can, because like there were people that I worked with on that set a couple weeks ago where they went to a rapid results site. They did not get their results in time. So luckily the production had rapid tests available. And those people who didn't get their results back and couldn't send them in got tested on site. You wait 15 minutes and okay, that gives us something we can work with. But this whole idea of like, whatever, man, and blah, blah, like, no, we need testing. The Biden administration should have been put testing out. I'm glad it's here. Everybody go order yours and let's see what's up.
And they're free. That's the other thing. These are the 4 that you get.
What America? What don't we love? What don't we love
free
more than
shit?
Free, bro. We love.
It's free, and you stick it up in your nose. You put it in a thing.
Imagine this cocaine, America. Just go buck wild.
Don't do it. Savage AF all up in your motherfucking grill. I agree with you.
I recognize Pamela Johnson. I'm sorry, Pamela Johnson. Pamela Knox says union jobs are different than other jobs. Absolutely. This should be a standard for all jobs.
Well, no,
I see what you're pointing out, Pamela, and I appreciate that.
The Supreme Court is going to knock down anything because they got 5 Republicans. They're going to knock all that shit down, bro. You watch. They're going to knock it down.
America don't love black people, Miss Averb. You're right. They don't want. They just want us to go to work. I don't give a fuck.
Wow.
Hey, that's my. But I'm sorry, God. That's
no. And I see.
That's my pop-in for today.
I see that.
Get fit with a kid.
Our minister, our war
minister of defense,
wartime,
our warmonger.
Please check.
She rides a rhino through the hood, dog. Yeah. She rides a rhinoceros through the hood, nigga.
So would you absolutely go against me, my love? That was from Black Panther.
She rides a rhinoceros.
She rode us, and the rhino said, "Nah, I ain't fucking with that chick, that black chick."
I guarantee you, your navigator can't fuck with her rhinoceros.
Savage AF. Here we go.
You know what it is. Black paper comedian Shane.
I'll tell you what it is.
Shane, get us out of here, bro. With your Shane.
My shit is just. I'm tired. And in fact, Pedro saw one of the things I put up on my IG. I'm tired of us being little yogurty motherfuckers. Hey, I am tired of the protection for the complexion, and I feel like all you motherfuckers need to eat an erection. Yeah.
That's
bars,
hard dick.
Hard dick, bars. The reason I have a problem with it is they say justice is blind. That bitch ain't blind. That bitch been peeking underneath.
Yeah.
Thing.
Is he black? Is he white?
Is he black? Is he white? Exactly. Or the bitch been wearing a blind like this because she is not talking about fairness in this fucking country. We all know it pertaining to it. And it was a clip I saw and it just made me feel like this. That made me realize it's two different justice systems. I'm going to show you a little bit from Ari Melbourne and you can tell me if I'm not right, that this shit is way out of hand.
January 6 convicts got no prison time at all. Let me repeat. Of the 70 who have been sentenced, most got no prison. And of those who were sent to jail, the median time for trespassers and insurrectionists is about 45 days. That's it. And this is America. So let's take...
What? What? Y'all think that...
I guess we're not done yet.
January 6 convicts got no prison time at all.
So far.
Okay.
January 6 convicts got no prison time at all.
Okay, so
no. Some guys have gotten prison time since.
No, and he said, and the ones that did get time is 45 days. There's only been one that's the gluten-free QAnon shaman, and he got 2 years, which they're trying to reduce.
We got what do they call it? Seditious conspiracy charges,
right? But they
11 oath keepers.
But they're not.
That just came up this week.
That just came up. But the bottom line is that's so hard to prove. There's a very good chance I saw 4 different lawyers on 4 different shows.
Yeah, they're like,
it's so hard to prove that most likely they'll walk.
That's why it took this long to bring those charges.
Right, and most likely they'll walk. But I'm tired of us accommodating these motherfucking justice system that's racist as fuck. That all of these people, we've said it time and time again, that there were black folks. There's no fucking way that they wouldn't all be in jail for a very, very long time. White kid rapes girl. He gets 2 months and they let him out because they said prison is bad for you. Black guy rapes girl, both horrible things, gets what he's supposed to get, 5 to 7 years. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. And before we bounce, I don't usually use Shannon Sharp as somebody I want to quote because it's like skip. But this nigga was so on point. How I feel about life right now, I thought I'd share it with you.
Not for real. You got to keep always being the bigger man. You're hanging around with too many small damn people. I'm not finna be the bigger man. I'm not gonna let you keep taking your shots at me and I turn the other cheek. That's in the Bible. I ain't in there. I'm gonna put something on you.
I'm gonna put something on you.
We definitely not in the Bible. Savage AF is not in the Bible.
Well, I'm gonna put something on you.
There's some savage shit in the Bible, but we ain't in there. So
See, y'all don't understand. Y'all fuck with me. I'm gonna put something on you. And I'm gonna put something on you. And when I put it on you, it ain't gonna ever get off you. You understand me? That's what we need to do. I think the Democrats and the progressives and the Republicans absolutely positively, we need to knuckle up. And I don't mean necessarily just physically, but physically, I really do see it going that way because these motherfuckers are training. The people that caught the 11 people they arrested, all these motherfuckers was training, had weapons outside the White House. Where not outside, right outside the Capitol, so they could act in the Capitol building. So these motherfuckers is out there training. What we need to do is have that mentality too. So and white folks always have the protection for the complexion. By the way, that's a quote from Paul motherfucker. That's from Paul motherfucking Rudy, you niggas. And right, but I feel like right now, all these white people that talk about fairness and equality and the justice system is fair and all that other shit, y'all can eat a dick. Until y'all start showing me something else, I ain't believing in none of that shit. I'm gonna start to do a whole bunch of illegal shit. In fact, me, Nicole H, and Ms. Adverb gonna start robbing mad dollar stores. Because if you only steal $7, they still gotta let you go. I don't know if you know that.
That's it. It's
I don't
not
know
a
why.
felony, y'all.
It's not a felony.
Savage AF is the show, man. We're here for you Monday through Friday. Live, Facebook and
all the way live.
YouTube simultaneously.
YouTubes.
Monday through Friday. Mondays and Friday, we're on at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Tuesday through Thursday, we're on at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We'll be here tomorrow, guys.
Tomorrow,
it'll be a Wednesday, hump day.
It'll be a Wednesday.
We're gonna be humping.
And then tonight, also, if you happen to be in the Hollywood area, we'll be at the Improv Comedy Club at 9:30. I'll be doing a show. It's Nick Alexander's birthday comedy bash. It'll be at the Improv Comedy Club. I'll be there tonight at 9:30 if you feel like coming down and checking it out. It'll be in the lab, so make sure you check out if it's in the lab. I'll be there tonight.
Labtastic.
In the lab tonight, and then this weekend, since my gigs got moved till April, some of them, I will be in at the Chateau again.
Le Chateau du Comédie in North Hollywood.
Saturday.
They have a very good menu and rallies.
Yes. And I will be at the Laugh Factory in Long Beach this weekend. Inbox me on my IG, and I will make sure that I get you some passes to come to the show if you are a Savage AF listener.
Damani Jones asked that we shit on the walls like they did. So, bro, if I ever get in there, we doing it.
I've seen it firsthand. You could do it.
It's possible, man.
It's possible.
You can shit vertically towards the earth. You know
it's wild. And then
you can shit perpendicular to the sky, nigga. It's possible.
And just walk past without wiping your ass.
Let's go, y'all. All right, man. Tomorrow we're back here, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
We'll be back.
Until then, keep your finger out your nose
and wipe your ass.
Do cocaine instead.
Yeah. Wow. He just took it to a drug reference.